Welcome to the Mississippi State University Student Financial Aid presentation for the Department of Vet Med Financial Aid Loan Programs. We will begin talking about the different loan options that are available for graduate professional students. The first options are federal direct loan programs. Those include the unsubsidized Stafford loan and the Graduate Plus loan. Another option we will discuss is the private alternative loan. The FAFSA is required for all federal financial aid programs. Those include the unsubsidized Stafford loan and also the Graduate Plus loan. The FAFSA is not required for private alternative loans. To apply for federal financial aid, students must submit a FAFSA each year at studentaid.gov. The FAFSA becomes available each year in the month of October for the upcoming academic year.
Students entering the Vet Med program for summer 2023 will need to complete the 2022-2023 FAFSA application. In addition, you will also need to complete the 2023-2024 FAFSA application if you're interested in receiving federal financial aid, the Graduate Plus, as well as the Stafford unsubsidized loans.
Other documents that you would have to complete are the Master's Promissory Note and the Entrance Counseling. Both of these must be required before your loans will disperse into your account. The Master Promissory Note is an electronic legal document which states that you promise to repay your unsubsidized and your Graduate Plus loans. There is one Master's Promissory Note for the unsubsidized loan, and there's also a different Master's Promissory Note for the students wishing to apply for the Graduate Plus loans. The entrance counseling goes into a little bit more details about your rights and responsibilities. It will tell you about deferment and repayment options as well.
Department of Vet Med students may borrow up to $40,500 per year. For summer, please remember you would need to complete the 2022-2023 FAFSA if you wish to receive federal financial aid. The deadline to apply for this application is on June 30th. Please keep in mind that no tuition is charged for summer if you are in the Vet Med program. That means you could receive up to your cost of attendance for summer in the form of a direct unsubsidized Stafford loan. To better explain how much financial aid you're eligible for, this is an example. If your total cost of attendance for summer is $82.42, you could receive all of that in the form of a direct Stafford unsubsidized loan if you have completed the 2022-23 FAFSA. Also, for the upcoming fall-spring semester, that gives you a new annual loan eligibility, which is $40,500 per year. That means for a fall semester, you could receive up to $20,250, and for the spring semester, you could also receive $20,250. For the spring semester, you could also receive $20,250.
After you've completed your summer term and the fall and spring term, you would then enter your second year in the Vet Med program, and that's where you would become in the borrow-based academic year. What that means is summer would begin your new annual loan eligibility. So for students in year 2, 3, and 4, fall, spring, you're eligible for the remaining loan eligibility. That's $40,000 minus whatever amount you would have received for the prior summer. So an example, a student entering the second year vet med program receives $4,500 unsubsidized loan for summer. Then that student would only be eligible for $36,000 for the upcoming subsequent fall and spring period. We'll talk a little bit more about the direct unsubsidized Stafford Loan Program.
I will now discuss several important points regarding the Stafford unsubsidized loans. The annual loan limit is $40,500. The aggregate combined loan limit is $224,000. This amount includes any loans you may have borrowed in your undergraduate program or another graduate level program. The interest rates for federal loans will change each July 1st. Borrowers have a 6-month grace period after they leave school, drop below half-time, or graduate before actual repayment begins. Once you enter repayment, they are graduate before actual repayment begins. Once you enter repayment, there are a couple of options you can use if you need to delay paying your student loan back. One is considered a deferment, and the other option is a forbearance. You would need to talk with your loan servicer about these couple of options. There are also several repayment plans that are available with your loan servicer. One of these may include a direct consolidation loan. Your loan servicer. One of these may include a direct consolidation loan.
Students who have used their maximum annual unsubsidized loan eligibility can apply for the Graduate Plus loan or the alternative private loan. We will now discuss the Graduate Plus loan options.
If you wish to apply for the Graduate Plus loan, you must complete the FAFSA application as well as the Graduate Plus application. You may borrow up to the cost of attendance minus any other financial aid or scholarships received. There is no annual or aggregate loan limit. However, you must stay within your cost of attendance. Interest rates for Graduate Plus loans will change each July 1st. Graduate Plus loans are based on credit approval. Therefore, you must not have any adverse credit history. Students must also utilize all of their Stafford unsubsidized any adverse credit history. Students must also utilize all of their Stafford unsubsidized loan eligibility before you can borrow a Graduate Plus loan. This is because the Stafford loans usually have a lower interest rate than the Graduate Plus loans.
Just like the unsubsidized Stafford loan, Graduate Plus loans are eligible for deferment and forbearance. There are also multiple repayment plans that are available, and if you choose, you may also decide to consolidate a Graduate Plus loan.
Federal interest rates for the unsubsidized and the Graduate Plus loans. The interest rates for these loans are fixed and are decided each year by a formula established by Congress. The unsubsidized and Graduate Plus loan accrue interest while you are enrolled, and you are responsible for repaying the principal and interest post grace period when you enter into repayment. This interest rate will change every year in July. Enter into repayment. This interest rate will change every year in July. As a reminder, you can now complete the FAFSA application at studentaid.gov. For summer, you will need to complete the 2022-23 FAFSA. That deadline to apply is June 30th. In addition, to receive aid for the upcoming fall-spring semester, you will need to complete the 2023-24 FAFSA application. Both of these applications are available now at studentaid.gov. Available now at studentaid.gov. After we receive your FAFSA application, you will need to complete the online financial aid process. You will need to either accept or decline your financial aid award through your My State portal. Please complete the entire award process, including any supplemental questions. You will also need to list any other financial aid or scholarships you expect to receive. Any other financial aid or scholarships you expect to receive.
As we mentioned earlier, students who want to receive an unsubsidized loan must complete the master's promissory note. You would also need to complete the graduate entrance loan counseling at studentaid.gov. For the Graduate Plus loan, in addition to the FAFSA, you would have to complete the Grad Plus loan application, and this is also available at student.gov. As we mentioned before, if your application is denied due to adverse credit, you may secure an endorser, and that's someone who's willing to co-sign with you on that loan, who has good credit. You also would need to complete the Graduate Plus Master's Promissory Note at studentaid.gov. We'll talk briefly about private alternative loans. Remember, private alternative loans are not federal loans, therefore the FAFSA is not required. Private loans can be used to supplement any other loans or aid you received. This would be if you've received an unsubsidized loan and a Grad Plus loan and you still had room in your cost of attendance, you can certainly apply for the private loan. The lender would review your application and determine if your credit application could be approved. If they're not approved, you can certainly get a co-signer or endorser. The endorser or co-signer does not have to be a parent or relative. It just has to be someone willing to co-sign with you on that particular loan. Students, again, may borrow up to the cost of attendance minus any other financial aid received. Private loan interest rate will vary from lender to lender and also would vary based on your credit evaluation score. Terms and conditions for private loans vary from lender to lender. There is usually at least a 10-day business delay for disbursement after we certify a loan for private loans. So students receiving private loans, it takes a little bit longer to get those processed as opposed to the federal loans. For private loans, you would complete the application through Elm Select, and the website is listed below. Disbursements. Loans are transferred to your student account, and any loans that are transferred to your student account will go toward your tuition and fees. You would receive a loan for each semester. For instance, if you're eligible for $40,500 a year, it would be broken up into 2 semesters, one for half for fall semester and the remaining half for spring semester. Credit refunds are usually dispersed to your account a few days before the first day of class for each semester. Please keep in mind that all federal and institutional requirements must be met by the student before aid can be dispersed. That means you have to complete the master's promissory note, entrance counseling, and any other verification items that may be required. Actual loan disbursement amount is scheduled loan amount for the semester minus origination fees. So, for example, if you receive an unsubsidized loan of $40,500, there is a fee that is taken off the top, and that fee currently is 1.057%. For the Graduate Plus loan, the origination fee is currently 4.228%. As we mentioned earlier, students would receive a disbursement, a refund, if there is a credit balance after all tuition and fees have been applied to the student's account. There are two ways to receive a credit refund. One, and the most recommended, of course, would be direct deposit. You would need to set up your personal bank account information online through your MyState account. Include your personal routing information and also your checking and or saving account number in which you would want your credit refund to be sent. Paper check is an option, but it's an option that's no longer promoted by account services. However, if you don't have bank information, account services will mail your check to your home address listed on file. There are certain actions that you would need to complete each year that you would want to receive financial aid. One would be you would need to complete the ASFA each year that it becomes available in October. You would also need to accept or decline your financial aid award. Direct deposit is only needed once unless you change your bank account or routing number. If that is the case, then you would need to go back in and update your bank account information. Graduate Plus, that loan application would be required each year as well, and that's available at studentaid.gov. FERPA. FERPA is the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, and this is where you would authorize a person, parent, student, or someone else to receive information about your financial aid records. If you wanted to select that, you would go to your MyState portal, look under academic records, and select the FERPA release option. You can certainly update this as frequently as you want it to, but just keep in mind, if you have someone calling our office and if you have not granted FERPA release, then we would not be able to give them any personal information about you. Some great websites that you would need to keep in mind is studentaid.gov. This is where you would complete pretty much everything related to financial aid. This is where you would complete your FAFSA if you want to apply for a unsub or grad plus loan. This is where you would complete the interest loan counseling, the master's promissory note, the grad plus application, the exit counseling for when you graduate, and also the federal loan database. This is the National Student Loan Database, is where you can go and visit that site to see exactly how much loans you have borrowed, whether it's in your undergraduate program or your graduate program. It would also give you information, contact information on who your loan servicer is. Other helpful websites would be Mississippi State Department of Financial Aid. We have lots of information about everything financial aid, including the loans we've talked about. If you still have questions, certainly call our office. My name is Vicki Edmonds. I'm the Senior Associate Director with the Department of Student Financial Aid. Our loan office is located in Garner Hall. You can reach us by phone or walk in or by email. You can certainly call us at 662-325-2450. We do have information on our website. If you do choose to visit our office, we're located upstairs in Garner Hall, and we do have several loan counselors that are available to help.